The duck family's pool adventure. Once upon a time, in a wide, green farm, lived a tiny duck family. In this family were Father Duck David, Mother Duck Layla, and their 5 adorable ducklings, Quacky, Blue, Yellow, Chubby, and Tiny. One summer morning, as the sun warmly showed its face in the sky, the duck family prepared to swim in the small pond on the farm. This delightful activity they did every day was their favorite time. However, something different was going to happen this morning. Quacky, the most adventurous of the ducklings, always loved discovering new things. "Today, we should go somewhere we've never been before," he said excitedly. The other ducklings agreed with Quacky, and together they went to their parents, Layla and David, and expressed their desire to explore a new place. Seeing their children's excitement, Layla and David smiled at each other. "All right," said David. "How about we go on an adventure to discover a new place? Today, we'll take you to the big pool on the farm." The duck family left the pond and started walking towards the big pool. Along the way, flowers, butterflies, and birds accompanied them. Each of them was looking around with excitement at the prospect of a new adventure. Tiny, the smallest duckling, was a bit behind, but his siblings helped him along. Finally, they arrived at the big pool. When they looked at the pool, they couldn't believe their eyes. A vast body of water stretched out before them, sparkling brilliantly. Around it were colorful lounge chairs, umbrellas, and in the middle of the pool, a big slide. The ducklings squealed with joy. "Dad, this is amazing," said Chubby. "Can we go down the slide?" asked Yellow. David and Layla smiled and said, "Of course, but first, we need to remember the swimming rules." Layla reminded the ducklings of the swimming rules. "Be careful while swimming, watch out for each other, and always stay together. Don't go to the deep parts of the pool, and be careful when going down the slide." The ducklings listened to their mother carefully and nodded to show they understood. Now, they were ready for the adventure. Quacky couldn't wait to go down the slide. He wanted to be the first to try it. His screams echoed throughout the pool area as he slid down. The other ducklings took turns going down the slide and landed in the water with a big splash. Each one enjoyed the thrill of falling into the water. Blue loved swimming and danced in the water. Yellow chased the bubbles in the water. Chubby was busy jumping in and out of the water. Tiny, on the other hand, was slowly getting used to the water by playing at the edge. After a while, the ducklings decided to explore underwater. David approved of this idea and showed them the underwater wonders. There were sparkling stones, colorful fish, and seaweed underwater. Tiny was initially a bit scared, but being with his siblings gave him courage. Everything was going smoothly until a big wave came into the pool. A group of children had jumped into the pool, creating a big wave. The ducklings were a bit scared at first, but then they realized how fun the wave was. The wave lifted them up and then gently dropped them back into the water. They all laughed and enjoyed the wave. In the afternoon, the ducklings started to get tired. Their father David took them to the lounge chairs by the pool. Layla arranged the umbrellas to provide shade for her ducklings and gave them some water to drink. While resting, Layla began telling her ducklings a beautiful story. This story was about an adventure their grandparents had experienced when they were young. After resting, the duck family decided to have a picnic by the pool. Their mother Layla took out the food from the basket: fresh bread, cheese, fruits, and vegetables. Everyone ate their meal with relish while watching the sunset. As the sun set, the duck family realized it was time to head home. They packed up their belongings and started the return journey. The ducklings walked along, recounting the wonderful day they had at the pool. Tiny walked proudly with his siblings because he too had been part of a big adventure. When they got home, the duck family retreated to their nest, tired but happy. Layla kissed her ducklings and prepared them for sleep. "Sweet dreams, my little adventurers," she said. The ducklings comfortably snuggled into their soft feathers and fell asleep. In their dreams, they were back at the pool, swimming, sliding, and playing with the big waves. This wonderful day became an unforgettable memory for the duck family. Each one of them had learned new things from the pool adventure and cherished the time they spent together even more. Layla and David, watching their children's happiness, realized once again how valuable these moments were. And so, the duck family continued to live peacefully and happily, eagerly awaiting the new adventures each day would bring.